Welcome to Platform Media International Sports. The Nations Cup that started January the 13th is beginning to take shape, and all the pictures of the qualifying series are beginning to emerge. Nigeria will be playing Guinea-Bissau to decide the winners of that Group A. Group A will be playing Group B, where Ghana and Egypt will be struggling to who is going to be the first in that group. And today, to examine all the fixtures and actions in the Nations Cup in Abidjan and in Cote d'Ivoire, is my very good friend, Sierra Leone ex-international Bobson Sese. Bobson, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Joe. And I'm very happy to be here, and I'm excited the way the African tournament is going.
Where the fireworks is going on, and Nigeria made a mark by beating the host country, Cote d'Ivoire, 1-0. But the pictures are still not clear as we speak to you. But at the end of the week, we should know the qualifiers in all the groups. Bobson, perhaps you want to give me all the results there that happened last week?
Yes, I'll be very happy to give the results. First one was Nigeria against Ivory Coast. Nigeria won 1-0. Then the second game was Equatorial Guinea against Guinea-Bissau. Guinea-Bissau won 1-0. Then Group B. Then we went to Ghana against Egypt. Egypt 2, Ghana 2. Then the next game was Cape Verde against Mozambique. Cape Verde won 3-0 against Mozambique. Then the next game was Senegal against Cameroon. Senegal won 3-1 against Cameroon. Then after that, we have Guinea-Conakry against Gambia. And Guinea won 1-0 against Gambia. Then the next game was Angola against Mauritania. Angola won 3-2 against Mauritania. Then after that, we have Algeria against Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso 2, Algeria 2. Then the next game was Mali against Tunisia. Mali 1, Tunisia 1. Then we have the last game, we have South Africa against Namibia. Namibia 0, South Africa 4. Then the next game, one more game after that was Morocco against DRC. Morocco 1, DRC 1. So those are the results for the second round so far.
Thank you, Bobson. That was a very clear-cut results. But Bobson, as an ex-international, what is very current in the social media and in Nations Cup, the prevalent story, is the story of Sadiq Umar of Nigeria. Sadiq Umar was was on the complete list that was submitted to CAF at the beginning of the tournament. But shortly before the Nations Cup kicked off, where it was reported that Sadiq Umar was injured and sent back to Spain. Barely few days that Nigeria played their second match against Cote d'Ivoire, Sadiq Umar was lined up for Real Sociedad of Spain. And trust Nigerians. Nigerians were really livid because a player of that caliber was denied a place in the Nigerian national team. And Admiral Sadiq Umar was under serious pressure. In response to this whole controversy surrounding his injury, Sadiq Umar tweeted this, and I read, "During the friendly match against Guinea, I experienced a significant impact from two Guinean defenders, leading to a penalty in favor of Nigeria. Despite the medical team recommending substitution for preventive measures, I insisted on continuing to play and completed the game. The following day, my knee swelled. The Super Eagles medical team conducted a thorough examination revealing a meniscus injury. Consequently, the manager decided to replace me based on the medical assessment, considering my uncertainties about my fitness for the Afcon. Upon return to my club and undergoing thorough examination, the medical team revealed that I had only suffered a bruise, and as a result, I was cleared to resume training. I have special thanks to my club, Real Sociedad, and for supporting me for swift recovery and return to play." Tell viewers, you were ex-international. Who examines, who clears you to play when you have injury?
Well, the medical team normally will make that decision, and they relay that information to the coach before the coach can make any decision.
So it's not the coach who takes you out, who said you are not fit to play. It's the medical team that clears you to play.
Yes, the medical team gonna assess you, do all their proper assessment, then they make sure that the coach knows what is happening.
So the result that Sadiq Umar is not in Super Eagles team is a medical decision, not coach decision.
No, the coach cannot make that kind of decision without getting information from the doctor.
Okay. For purpose of clarity, the NFF reacted. We are surprised at the news trending on the social media concerning Sadiq Umar and how he was withdrawn from the national team camp. The fact is that our medical team meticulously abided by the best medical procedures and were diligent in their process and conclusions before advising the head coach, Jose Pacero, that the player be withdrawn from the squad. The player, Sadiq Umar, was okay when he arrived camp and he had to undergo standard pre-competition medical assessment and he was good. And they went on, but the one that is very, very convincing is that they said most of the reports are not actually representation of what actually happened. We have a very competent medical team who are well trained in sports and exercise medicine and highly experienced and exposed to the most modern techniques and practices. To say that the medical team they did a thorough medical assessment on Sadiq Umar. As a matter of fact, let me paraphrase it. Meticulous assessment of Sadiq Umar. And thereafter, he was released to his club because he was not fit to play. Compare this and contrast. The player, Mohamed Salah of Egypt, had the same injury. And despite the fact he was going to miss 2 matches, he was not released by Egypt. He was sent, as a matter of fact, as we are talking to you now, Liverpool have requested that he come to Liverpool, but they have not removed his name from the Egyptian national team. But the medical team of the Nigeria Super Eagles denied Nigerians from seeing Sadiq Umar. What do you say, Bobson?
Well, first of all, there are rules with the African soccer tournament. The reason why maybe Egypt doesn't want to release Mohamed Salah because now the tournament already started, so they cannot replace him.
Okay.
So Nigerians have a chance, if the player is injured, at that time they have a chance to be able to replace Sadiq Umar.
The cross of the matter, Bobson,
yeah,
is the fact that the player played for his club about a few days after.
So you're telling me the player went back to his club
and played?
And he played?
2 days after Nigeria played Cote d'Ivoire.
Well, that's a coach's, that's a medical decision because, as I said,
so in this case, you can agree with me that the medical team of the Super Eagles dropped the ball.
They give their information.
And what brings me to this is that the NFF communication department is ridiculously defending the actions of the medical team. And you see, what is annoying to Nigerians is the fact that they see the truth and decide to go for a blatant lie. That's the problem. So Mohamed Salah, having the same injury, is still on the playing list for the Pharaohs of Egypt. And Sadiq Umar is in Spain playing, while his mate is also playing in Cote d'Ivoire. It is very unfair.
True, it's very unfair because Mohamed Salah now is on the team. He already played. And how long is he gone for? Because based on the report that we're getting from Sadiq Umar, they said he's going to be out for 2 to 3 weeks. That means he's out of the tournament. So Mohamed Salah, maybe with his injury, maybe just a week.
Yeah.
Or maybe a couple of days, then they can bring him back in.
Yeah, but we're not medical team. But when medical team says you are not clear to play the tournament, and shortly after 2 days, he's playing. A few days later, he's playing for his club in Spain.
Yeah.
There's something amiss.
Well, look at Ghana with Mohamed Kudus. He was injured, but
he didn't play the first game.
He didn't play the first game.
But he came back the second game.
Yeah, he brought his own trainer from England.
The trainer followed him. Trainers from West Ham followed him.
And the trainer have to let the coach know that the player is good enough to play or is ready to play.
I think, what do you say? I think there's enough of this hanky-panky lies and untruths displayed by the Nigerian Football Federation, deceiving Nigerians and denying a player of top quality from displaying his talent in African Cup of Nations.
Well, true, because we look forward to this.
How do you feel when you were playing, if you are just denied of a place in the national team?
You don't feel good because you want to represent your country, you want to feel good. But now, decisions like this be made, for a player that want to go and play for his own country, and you decide not to include him on the team because of so-called medical report from the doctor. That's not good. Because
Okay. And we're going to, after Nigeria is going to the, perhaps if they win, they're going to the second round. Yeah. And that's to say that Nigeria would have needed the services of top quality player like Sadiq Umar. And now he's no longer there. That we are going to do with Onuachu. Well, Onuachu, we're not denying him or telling him he's not good enough. But Sadiq Umar is of a top quality. He plays for Real Sociedad in Spain, and he has been doing so well. He's not going to be in the team. And whatever happens.
Well, right now they have to find a way to deal with that. So Nigeria is playing their last game from their group tomorrow, and they have to at least get a tie so that they can go through. And I'm sure the way I was watching my Nigerian people, if they end up losing that game or tie, they did not go through, all these things that we're talking about are going to come up.
Well, Bobson, you have given them the viewers, and I hope Nigeria wins. And if they don't win, Nigeria knows who to hold responsible. As it is, that's the way it is. From giving us a perspective as a player, ex-international, on this medical issue that is denying Nigeria of a top quality player, while the NFF, Nigerian Football Federation, is lying blatantly to the public. They need to be held accountable. And that's what we're here for. Thank you, Bobson, for coming to the studio. Very happy to see you here today. And to our viewers around the globe, I'm yours sincerely, Joe Ehizode. See you next time.